Have you ever firmly believed in something that turned out to be a myth? Picture this, the world brimming with truths you thought you knew, only to discover they were myths all along. Today we're embarking on a journey, a quest for truth, where we'll challenge common beliefs and debunk them, one myth at a time. From nature's mysteries to human misconceptions, we're about to shatter the glass of illusion. So fasten your seatbelts and prepare to have your mind blown as we debunk 15 myths you thought were true. Firstly, contrary to popular bats are not blind, they are far from being sightless creatures. In fact, they possess good eyesight. But there's more to the story. They also have a special ability known as echolocation. This amazing ability allows them to create a sonic map of their surroundings, helping them navigate with remarkable precision, even in total darkness. So next time you're fumbling in the dark, remember you're not blind as a bat, therefore the phrase blind as a bat is nothing more than a myth. Next, goldfish have a 3-second memory. This widespread belief might have you doubting the intellectual prowess of these little swimmers. But hold on to your fish bowls, folks. It turns out that goldfish can remember things for at least 3 months. Yes, you heard it right, 3 whole months. They can even learn and remember tasks. So next time you see your goldfish darting around its bowl, remember it's not just aimless swimming. Goldfish might just be smarter than you thought. Ever heard, we only use 10% of our brain? Well, it's time to bust that myth wide open. Contrary to this popular belief, we actually use virtually every part of our brain. In fact, most of the brain is active almost all the time. Even when we're resting or sleeping, our brains are working tirelessly, processing information, regulating bodily functions, and much more. So next time you hear someone say we only use 10% of our brain, remember, every part of your brain counts. How about humans have 5 senses? Well, that's not entirely accurate either. We're all familiar with sight, hearing, taste, touch, and smell, right? But what about our sense of balance or proprioception that keeps us upright? Or thermoception, our ability to feel temperature changes? And let's not forget nociception, our sense of pain. These senses play crucial roles in our daily lives, although they often fly under the radar. Feel more in touch with your senses now? Ever believed lightning never strikes the same place twice? Well, it's time to reveal the truth. Contrary to popular belief, lightning can and does strike the same place more than once. In fact, it's quite partial to tall, pointed, isolated objects. The Empire State Building, for instance, gets struck approximately 23 times a year. So while it's a catchy phrase, it's far from fact. Remember, when it comes to lightning, it does have a favorite spot. Let's recap what we've learned so far. Bats, contrary to popular belief, aren't blind. They actually have a keen sense of sight. The 3-second memory myth about goldfish, absolutely untrue. They can remember things for months. The idea we only use 10% of our brains is a total myth. We utilize every part. And humans, we have more than just 5 senses. Lastly, lightning can and does strike the same place twice. Ready for more mind-boggling myths? Here we go. Fasten your seatbelts for a rapid-fire round. We're going to debunk 5 more myths in quick succession, so hold on tight. Let's start with one of the most common misconceptions. Myth number 6, swallowed gum stays in your stomach for 7 years. Nope. In reality, your body can't digest gum, but it doesn't stick around for years. It passes through your system just like any other food. Moving on to myth number 7, dogs see in black and white. Not true. While dogs don't see the full spectrum of colors that humans do, they can still perceive shades of blue and yellow. Next, myth number 8. Cracking your knuckles will give you arthritis. Fear not, habitual knuckle crackers. There's no scientific evidence to support this claim. On to myth number 9. Humans can't grow new brain cells. Actually, recent studies show that the brain continues to create new cells throughout life, a process known as neurogenesis. And finally, myth number 10. You need to drink 8 glasses of water a day. This one might surprise you, but there's no hard and fast rule. The amount of water you need depends on your age, sex, weight, activity level, and overall health. Wow, that was intense. Let's slow down for a bit. We've just blown through 5 myths in record time. Remember, always question what you think you know. The world is full of surprises. Just in case that was too fast, let's recap. We've busted the myth that lightning never strikes the same place twice. And also, ostriches don't really bury their heads in the sand when scared. We've debunked the idea that you should wait an hour after eating before swimming, and also your tongue doesn't have specific areas for different tastes. Lastly, we've proven that cracking your knuckles doesn't actually cause arthritis. And now, for the final set of myths. Here we are at the grand finale. Let's dive right into our final 5 myths. First up, you can see the Great Wall of China from space. This myth has circled the globe more times than the International Space Station. But in truth, from space, the Great Wall of China is almost impossible to see with the naked eye. It's simply too thin. Next, the age-old belief that reading in low light will damage your eyes. While it may cause temporary eye strain, there's no scientific evidence to suggest that it causes permanent damage. So you can comfortably tuck into your favorite novel under the covers without any worry. Moving on, dogs see in black and white. This is a common misperception. While dogs don't see colors as vividly as we do, they aren't completely colorblind. They can see shades of blue and yellow, so your pooch does appreciate that bright yellow ball you toss around. Our penultimate myth: a penny dropped from a skyscraper can kill. Sounds terrifying, doesn't it? But physics is here to save the day. A penny simply isn't heavy or aerodynamic enough to gather the deadly speed on its descent. It might sting a bit, but lethal? Absolutely not. And finally, the 5-second rule. The idea that if you drop food and pick it up within 5 seconds, it's safe to eat. Bacteria doesn't wait for your countdown. It latches on immediately, so it's more about where it falls, not how long it's been there. And there you have it, 15 myths you thought were true, busted! So how many of these myths did you believe? Isn't it fascinating how easily we can be led astray by widely held but unverified beliefs? Our journey today took us through 15 myths, shedding light on the truths that often hide in plain sight. The world is brimming with mysteries, with the unknown, and it's our curiosity that leads us to uncover the truth. This journey of debunking myths is a testament to the power of questioning, of not taking things at face value, and of constantly seeking the truth. It's a big, strange world out there, and we've only just scratched the surface. There's so much more to learn, to explore, to question. Let's share this journey, this thirst for truth with others. Pass this video along, spread the knowledge, and ignite the spark of curiosity in someone else. Remember, the world is not always as it seems. Stay curious, keep questioning, and you'll never stop learning. Until next time.